You're here because it is at last minute revision. This is a calming video full of brilliant advice that will help you get top grades and relax you. So at number one, don't worry. You have revised the text, even if you haven't revised them, because you've been to your lessons and you know enough. What this video is going to do is help you take what you know and put it into an essay that is going to get you great grades. So at number two, there is a cross next to the word quotes. Do not go away and try to remember quotes. That isn't efficient. You probably know enough quotes. And also, if you don't, the examiners give you a little extract from which to extract quotes. And if you don't use any other quotes in your essay, they don't mind, as long as you use references to what happens in your argument. Which quotes and which references are going to be worth thinking about? So, write down a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 5 potential questions that you think might come up, because we can't revise everything, but those 3 to 5 questions will pretty much cover most things, and most likely the one that comes up will be one that you've revised. Once you've done that, I want you to sit down with the title one at a time with a question and think, right, what events or quotes would I use to answer that question? So you're not planning the whole thing and you're not writing the whole thing. You're thinking, what are the key things that I'd want to get in that question? Key moments in the text, key quotes if I can remember them. And you're going to write those down. What will you do with those? Well, then you're going to say, right, which ones match more than one title? So you're bound to have an event. So in Macbeth, when Macbeth unseams MacDonald from the nave to the chops, I know personally I can make that fit every single question, even if it's on Lady Macbeth. I know I can do that. And so that's going to be one of my go-tos. So you're going to do the same. What events? The events that will always come up are going to be the endings. The endings of the text are always crucial to every question. So that will be a place to start. And then think of the key moments of conflict, because those are going to be applicable to every question. Right, what do you do once you've got these key moments that apply to more than one question? Well, you're going to write a paragraph for each one. Now, you'll want to ask me, how long does that paragraph have to be? It doesn't have to be massive, so 100 to 200 words max. And what you're going to do in that paragraph is analyse the moment, analyse the language if it's a quote, but don't worry if it's not a quote, because the thing that's most going to get you marks is this. How does that give us the author's ideas? Remember, at the end of a text, the author reveals all of their ideas, because that's how the characters end up. That kind of proves the author's point. So it's going to be really easy for you to link the ending and hopefully your other moments to the author's ideas. That's where grades 7, 8 and 9 are. Write that within your paragraph. You won't have to spend any time memorising those paragraphs, because the exam is around the corner and your short-term memory will still remember it. Okay? Now, once you've done that, you've probably taken an hour and a half of your revision time. What are you going to do next? Or what are you going to do if that sounds like too much hard work? Because some of you out there might not want a grade 7 or an 8 or a 9. I understand that. So, well, you can get loads of essays that I've written, or got students' essays, to almost every single question on every text. And you can get them for free on my Substack. There is a link in the description. Or, even better, you can get all my guides absolutely free for 30 days on Kindle Unlimited. Again, there is a link in the description. For those of you who are new to my channel, I've got guides on virtually every single text you study and all the language papers. So they're free if you use Kindle Unlimited. I would. And no, you don't need a Kindle, you can read it on any device. And then we are on YouTube, so obviously you could go and watch some YouTube videos and take some notes. Or, if the exam's just around the corner, you wouldn't even have to take notes. But which videos? So I'm going to suggest not the character ones. I would go for the theme-based ones because they will apply to every character, so it's more efficient. Or I've got loads of videos on my channel on actual essays explaining how the student got the marks. Those are the other videos to watch. If that has piqued your interest, I'm going to put 2 videos here. One on Macbeth and one on A Christmas Carol. Pick the one that works for your exam. And remember, don't worry, you've got this. See you on the other side.